let's go. We're good. Okay, so as I was suggesting, when you start a meditation, you want to make sure that you're in a comfortable position, um, that I always say your body is uncrossed. And so what I mean by that is your legs aren't crossed, your arms aren't crossed. Make sure you're also in a comfortable position as far as either lying down or sitting down. This is going to be probably about a 20-minute meditation or so. So you want to make sure that your knees are comfortable, your back's comfortable. So, get whatever pillows or physical support you may need. Just checking the recording. Get whatever physical support you may need. Also, I always invite you all to close your eyes if that's comfortable, especially if you're alone and that feels safe. If you're doing something where you need to be paying attention to your surroundings, then you can at least maybe cast your eyes downward or find a focal point. So again, do the things that make you feel comfortable. The reason why, though, when you're meditating, why you want a focal point is because visual distractions can pull you out of that meditative space that you're in. So today I wanted us to focus on really kind of grounding ourselves among all of these changes that we're living and experiencing, and although it may not feel like it, hopefully thriving through. Thriving as far as because you're surviving, right? And with all of these changes, we can feel ungrounded, we can feel unbalanced. And so I wanted us to really work on kind of this integration and this grounding. So all meditation, well, I should say all, but the meditations that I begin with a breathing practice. So once you're in a position that you're finding yourself comfortable in, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes or cast your gaze downward and start to take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth or nose, whatever's most comfortable for you. And as you take in these deep breaths, begin to imagine that as you breathe in, you can take in all of the properties that you desire. A sense of peace, a sense of calm, a sense of tranquility. And as you exhale, that you can release any stress, any tension, any worry, anything that doesn't serve you. You can just focus on paying attention to your breath. Just noticing the feeling of the air coming in and out through your nostrils. Noticing the pressure and the feeling of the air in your nose and your throat coming out of your mouth. Again, just getting still, allowing yourself to get comfortable. And allow that breath to kind of also bring you to a space of imagining a light on top of your head. Maybe you can imagine that that light is coming through the tops of some trees. And again, that light is coming in through the top of your head, casting down on your body, allowing you to breathe in a sense of peace, a sense of calm, allowing you to release stress, tension, or worry, anything that doesn't serve you. And allow this light to just come over every single part of your body with your breath. And this next breath, allow that light to come down and around the top of your head, your forehead, your eyes. With that next breath, allow it to come down around your nose, your chin, your throat, With that next breath, allow it to come down around your shoulders, your chest. Again, breathing in this sense of calm and tranquility, exhaling out any stress, tension, or worry. And with your next breath, allow that light to come down around your chest, your back, the sides of your arms, the top of your ribs. Again, taking in all this light and this sense of peace and tranquility, releasing any stress, releasing any tension that you're experiencing. Just letting it all go for a little while. With this next breath, allow that light to come down into your stomach, into your lower back, maybe even down and around your hips. Again, allowing this sense of peace, this sense of tranquility to take over and allow it to replace a sense of stress, a feeling of anxiety, pushing out with your exhalation anything that doesn't serve you. With your next breath, allow that light to come down around your pelvis, your bottom, the tops of your thighs, and your hamstrings. Maybe even noticing the way that your breath is slowing down. Again, focusing in on a sense of peacefulness and a sense of tranquility. Sending out any stress, tension, or worry that you might be experiencing. With your next breath, allow that light in your breath to go down past your knees, down your calves and your shins. Again, allowing the sense of peace and tranquility to come into every space that is your leg. Going down past your ankles, past your heel, and all the way down to the tips of your toes on your foot. Again, just feeling really good, feeling really calm. Feeling like your body is prepared for the guided meditation that's about to take place. If at any point you get lost or you feel like you don't know where we are in the meditation, just return back to your breath. Return back to envisioning this light above you that's filled with all of the positive properties, all of the things that you desire, need, and want. And that with your exhalation, you're sending out anything that's less desirable, any stress, tension, fear, worry, sadness, or pain. I'm going to invite you to imagine that you're standing at the end of a roadway. And at the end of this roadway, there's a beautiful canopy of trees. Maybe the most beautiful canopy you've ever seen in your life. Of really lush, beautiful green leaves, dark, thick, strong trees that have somehow managed to try to come together at the top of the canopy. It's almost like these trees are talking, or like they need to unite or have community with one another, that they've managed to have their branches touch. They've managed to have their branches touch all the way down an incredibly long space, an incredibly long expanse of beautiful road. I want you to imagine that you're standing at the beginning of this canopy of trees. Just take it in. Maybe you can envision it with your eyes, and you can see all the green colors and the sun and the browns of the wood. Maybe you can hear it, and you can hear birds in the trees. And you can hear the wind moving the actual leaves of the trees. Maybe it's like a movie and it's just in your mind's eye. You can visualize or imagine what this would look like if it were in a film. And you could kind of be the observer standing outside of yourself. Or maybe you just know. Maybe you just know what it is to see a canopy of trees and you just have a mental representation. However you're experiencing it, it's perfect for you. So as you stand at the beginning of this canopy of trees, I want to invite you to slowly take some steps forward, almost like you're entering into this beautiful tunnel, this beautiful canopy of trees. I want you to get a sense of safety and security, knowing that this space is created just for you. Nothing or no one else can enter into this space unless you allow it. Again, just let yourself feel good in this space. Let yourself get grounded in this space. Really feel your feet on the floor, on the concrete, on the road beneath you, or the dirt or the gravel, whatever it's made out of in your mind. As you step into this canopy, onto this road, I want you to envision that as you're moving forward, that there's a beautiful light of sun, maybe a beam of sun that's coming through the canopy. And similarly to how we found ourselves breathing in this beautiful light at the beginning of our meditation, I want you to imagine that with your breath, that you can pull this beautiful light that's escaping through the tops of the trees down into your body. And that as you inhale, that this light is really focusing on the base of your body, the base of your spine, kind of really filling the root of your body with all of this beautiful sun. And as you take it in, imagine that you can feel a sense of balance, a sense of security, a sense of being rooted. Imagine that you can breathe in a sense of stability, even among all the changes and all the difficulties and chaos. Imagine that this light can really root you and allow you to feel grounded to the earth that's beneath you. Again, really feeling the firmness and the plantedness of your feet on the floor. With your next breath, allow yourself to be grounded in the here and now, in this present moment. Again, taking in that feeling of peacefulness and calm, releasing any stress or tension, any worry, anything that doesn't serve you. With your next breath, I'm going to invite you to take a few more steps forward into that canopy. Again, just moving along at a really slow and comfortable pace. Noticing your surroundings, noticing everything that's around you. Just taking in this beautiful space that's been created just for you. And as you move forward a little bit more into this canopy, again, envision that you find this space in the middle of the trees, where there's a little bit of sun that's coming through. And through that sun, those rays, they're maybe coming towards the middle of your body, the lower parts of your stomach. And that sun is really heating up that part of your body, maybe even your lower back. Again, allow with your breath to kind of breathe in the peacefulness and the tranquility, that this light offers, and allow yourself to release any stress, any tension, any worry, anything that doesn't serve you. As you take in this light to your midsection, to your lower stomach and your lower back, allow the sun to fuel your sense of creativity. Have this feeling of empowerment, this sense of being able to accomplish all the goals that you set forth for yourself. Allow any doubt or fear or insecurity to wash away as you exhale. Again, just focusing on this moment, focusing on your breath, taking in all of this light. Take a few breaths here, allowing all that light to integrate into your midsection and the lower part of your stomach, lower part of your back. And then find yourself again, maybe looking down the road to that canopy of trees. And when you feel comfortable, taking a few steps forward, marveling at the sights and the sounds around you, marveling at this beautiful space and those beautiful leaves, taking in the green and the different shades as the light goes through the leaves, as there are spaces and holes in the trees that allow more and less light to come through. Again, allow yourself to feel really safe, really comfortable as you walk through this space that was created just for you. And with your next breath, allow yourself to find and discover that new space, that third space where the trees, where the sun is coming through the trees. Again, allow yourself to utilize your breath to bring down this light, to bring down this beautiful light into the very top of your ribs, the very middle of your back. Again, using your breath to bring in a sense of peace, a sense of calm, a sense of tranquility. Exhaling out any stress, any tension, anything that doesn't serve you. With your next breath, allow that space behind your ribs, in the center of your back, to fuel you with a sense of groundedness, a sense of peace, good discernment as to what you can control and as to what you should allow yourself to release. The knowledge and the wisdom to know the things that you have power over, the things that you can influence, versus those that you cannot and that are distractions. Again, just using your breath to pull in that light into your rib cage, into the center of your back. Really feeling your feet on the earth beneath you under this beautiful canopy of trees. Allowing that light to stream through the trees, to stream through the branches and the leaves. Maybe even allowing you to kind of focus in and see some of the details between the leaves, or within the leaves even more. Take a few breaths, kind of pulling in this light again into your rib cage, into your back, allowing you to establish a balance between a sense of control and a sense of going with the flow and allowing things to happen and to transpire the way that they should. With your next breath, find yourself again focusing now on the distance, on that canopy. Again, bringing your awareness to your surrounding under this canopy of trees on this lonely, desolate road where you're totally safe and where it maybe feels like this little slice and space of heaven has been created for you. A stillness under this beautiful canopy, listening to the surroundings, maybe hearing birds, hearing the wind rustling, taking in the sense of peace and calm and tranquility with your inhalation, releasing any stress or tension or worry with your exhalation. And in a few breaths, and when you feel comfortable, allow yourself to take a few steps forward into that next space where that sun continues to peek out through the trees. Here under these branches, under these leaves, allow that sun to really root itself and fill the part around your heart, around your lungs and your chest. Again, allowing you to take in all of the peacefulness and tranquility. Allowing you to release any stress or tension or worry. Releasing any emotion that doesn't serve you. Just giving yourself a few minutes to feel a little bit more content, a little bit more at ease. Knowing that you can have back any emotion you desire in a few minutes once this meditation's over. But for a little while, just giving yourself the opportunity to release any emotions that are causing distress as you exhale. And replacing them with a sense of peace, a beautiful sense of passion for the things that you love, and a tranquility that grounds you and is stabilizing for you and allows you to move forward and get done the things that you need to. With your next breath, allow that sun to kind of hit your heart and prepare yourself to kind of start to feel your feet underneath you on this road under this canopy of trees. Again, now looking in the distance, seeing the entire road, the entire expanse of this road in front of you. Noticing the beautiful greens and browns and yellows. Feeling the shifts in temperature as you go further into this canopy. And that sunlight is blocked out a little bit more and a little bit more, creating some coolness on your arms, on your back, on your shins, on the entirety of your body. With your next breath, take a few steps forward. Again, looking for that space where the sunlight is peeking through the tops of the trees. And situate yourself place yourself right underneath that canopy in that space where that sun is peeking through. Again, feeling an incredible sense of peace, an incredible sense of calm. As you stand underneath the sunlight, breathing it into the area around your throat and your neck, your shoulders, the very top of your back, the very base of your head. Again, just pulling in all of this sunlight, all of this peace and comfort into the area in and around your throat, in your neck, releasing any stress, releasing tension, worry, allowing you to be really clear in your thoughts and your speech and your expression. Working out whatever things you're trying to say and communicate in your work, in your studies, in your relationships, in your community. All by using your breath of pulling in this beautiful light, allowing it to repair and heal and restore everything in this part of your body. Take a few deep breaths, again, allowing this light to hit the spaces around your neck, around your throat, the base of your head. Again, allowing you to feel really calm, really good. Maybe beginning to feel your feet on the earth and the road underneath you. Changing your gaze to that long view where you can see that entire canopy before you. Noticing the variation of the shadows and the light and the sun and the green and the trees. Feeling the differences in temperature as you transverse and move forward down on this road underneath this beautiful canopy that was created just for you. With your next breath, go ahead and step forward to that next space, that next place where that sunlight seems to be popping out through the trees. And situate yourself, place yourself underneath the beautiful canopy. Now allowing that light to rest in your forehead, that space in between your eyes. And feeling the warmth, almost the pressure of that radiant heat. Focusing on the space around your head, the space around your eyes, the base of your brain, the middle parts of your brain. Again, just taking in the sense of peace and calm and tranquility. Easing and slowing your thoughts, bringing you a sense of calm and understanding for whatever situation you're trying to accept and maybe wrap your mind around. Bringing you the insights and the clarity that you need to move forward in your day, in your week, in your semester, in your year, in your life. With your next breath, find your feet on the floor, firmly planted on that road. Now casting your eyes down the roadway. Again, taking in what is left of this canopy, what is left of this road, pulling in the beautiful colors and sights and sounds of these trees and the surrounding area. Once again, looking downward, looking down that road for that next space, that final space that we'll get to where the light seems to be streaming through the tops of the trees. With your next breath, allow your breath and your inhalation to pull down that sun to the top of your head, the very crown. Allow that light to stream into the very center of your head, knowing that it's now encapsulating and covering every single part of your body, all the way from the top of your head to the bottom, to the tips of your toes, allowing you to feel good, to feel calm, to feel centered and grounded, to have a sense of wisdom and a sense of clarity of how to move forward with your day, your week, your month, your year. Imagine that your body and your muscles can take a picture, activating your muscle memory so that this feeling of peace and calm and tranquility that you're experiencing can be revisited anytime that you wish. Just by focusing in and honing in on your breath, you'll be able to return to this beautiful state that you've created for yourself. By focusing on taking in a sense of peace and calm and whatever positive properties you wish with your inhalation, and by releasing and sending out any stress or worry, dis-ease or negative experiences and emotions with your exhalation. Find yourself now at the end of this canopy where there's a clearing on the other side of this road, almost like being at the other side of this tunnel. Find your feet, maybe starting to wiggle your fingers and toes, moving your ankles, moving your knees, swaying your hips, moving your back, your hands, your shoulders, starting to rotate and move your neck in the present moment. Starting to become aware of the environment your body's actually in right now, the scents, the sounds, the feeling of you being in the chair that you're sitting in or the floor that you're lying on. And when you feel ready, when you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes. If you're enjoying this position and this experience, you can also rest and allow for this to take you into a sense of sleep or continue on with your meditation.